tuning in to another episode of Let's Talk with Damon and Bilal. Real topics, real people, real opinions. Don't get offended, get informed. If you enjoyed this episode, follow us on all social media platforms. Enjoy the show.
I think more women are not looking for marriage. I think.
Well, I'm responding to his comment. I did give her the same thing. I went into the marriage cross carry. I went into the marriage all in. You know, I wanted to be the best I can be, and I wanted to be the best husband. She wouldn't cooperate.
But she was 19.
And again, we were 19, so.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to do some cooperate at 19.
Right, so, and so that's why I said I can't speak on being married because I was 19 when I was married. It doesn't count. I was a kid. I was 1 year out of my mother's house. You know, my mother told me not to get married. Should have never did it. I'm a girl. Oh man, you know, she do stuff that don't like us to do. So I gotta marry her. Yeah. So that's what I was young. Now, as an adult, I'm not willing to sacrifice. Even with a relationship, I feel that everybody, you know, there. Who out in the house sleep with the light on, and the TV on, and the fan on, and the air on 65, all year round? None. What would happen for my looks back? What my looks got? I see some that I consider very unattractive brothers with women all the time.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
So I don't know what that means. So what does my looks have to do with me dating? So you're saying only because who you talking about, him or Pearlie? I mean, what do looks have to do with it? I mean, like I said, I see some very unattractive brothers, in my opinion, with women all the time. So as my mother would always say, there's somebody for everybody. So when my looks fade, and thank you, I'm gonna take that as a compliment, just calling me attractive. But when my looks fade, that means nothing. Somebody go, it's women out there that like ugly men. There you go. My great grandfather looked like a prune in the face and had a girlfriend. So, if I end up looking like him in the face, I know at least I'm gonna have a girlfriend. If you're asking me, do I have kids? This lady's new. Yes, ma'am, I do have children. So, to your other question, I'm not gonna ever be alone because I do have children. And I have 11 children and 30 grandchildren. My grandfather, to that alone thing, when everybody say that, my grandfather died when I was 2 years old. My grandmother, her husband died when I was 2. She died when I was 48. Never remarried, right? And when she passed away, she had her children there, her grandchildren there, her great-grandchildren there, and her great-great-grandchildren there. So she wasn't alone. And I'm pretty sure out of what, 40 descendants today, somebody gonna be there for me, with me, so I'm not gonna be alone. So stop using that to you to do your kids.
And I think that that's an awful way to define a relationship, a marriage, with dying alone or being alone. If that's why you're in it, then you're probably gonna be alone, because that's not enough to sustain a long-term commitment. I don't want to die alone. I have a friend, that's his same thing. He has sons, no daughters, and his comment was, he said, I only have sons, so I don't have a daughter. So I don't have nobody who's gonna take care of it, because I know my sons are not gonna do it. And so that's his thing, man. So he says, I may get remarried because I don't want to be alone. So if he does get remarried, it's for the wrong reasons. It's for what was stated. It was so he won't be alone. That's not gonna work.
I don't read the Bible, tried. I can't see what your name is. Something 67. I don't read the Bible, but if it's in there, there you go. I'm not meant to be married. And I'm okay with that. You know?
And so I think, so the bigger picture here is, if you're in a new emerging relationship and you know you're with someone who's not wanting to be married and your goal is to be married, then you have that conversation and you part ways. You don't spend years with someone who told you they're not interested in being married. Have children by someone who told you they're not interested in being married. But now if you can handle the relationships with a titleist or as a wife or whatever, but a partner, y'all raising children together, you know, then that defines what that is. But if your end game is marriage and someone is telling you they're not, you need to move on. You need to accept that honesty and you need to move on. But so many women, I'm gonna change his mind. He just ain't met me yet. He ain't met my partner. He don't know how to put it down. That's not gonna work.
Or y'all need to start coming into relationships saying, I plan on marrying you and changing into this other guy that brought me roses every day and wrote me poems. I don't know what you mean by worldly cross-carry. Me and cross-carry have a conversation. I don't know what you mean by if who have the positive marriage role models but won't marry. I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. What if they won't? Y'all must be talking amongst each other.
My shorts and legs are showing. I didn't put no lotion on. I don't do lotion, ladies. I'm sorry. Well, audience, I think it's a waste of money to put lotion in places no one's gonna see.
So, back to what we were saying, how I'm frustrated with always, and this is not a one time. This is always having the conversation with a woman about we're in a relationship all of a sudden that I didn't know we were in. I didn't agree to it. So, what do I need to do?
I think why does anyone always have to do something, right? Just be honest.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do I have to do? Right. Just be honest. To the future, to my future, anybody I'm gonna date, I don't want to be married. You're not gonna change me. But the only person that's gonna change that is me. Because somebody over here is saying, well, when the right woman comes along, that's gonna make me. And there you go. Right.
But the problem with that statement, it could be a very real statement, right? When the right woman comes along. But the likelihood of that is pretty slim, right? So again, I'm saying, women, why invest your time and energy with someone who doesn't want to be married? If that is your goal, you need to move on.
So you just said, not wanting marriage is okay. Just make sure the other person understands.
There you go.
Hold on.
There you go.
Why do I need to make sure she understands I don't want marriage? She needs to make sure I understand that she wants marriage.
I think it's the give and take, right? But who has those who sits down and says, hey, my name's Lau, your name is whatever, how you doing, sister, you look nice, I'd like to buy you a drink, I don't want to get married. Who has those conversations, right? In those moments and in those spaces, we're talking one thing and one thing only, right? Lust, physical attraction, let's get it on, let's make this happen. And if we get to a second date, so be it. So we don't have those conversations up front, right? But we can all assume, not 200%, but assume that a woman's intent when meeting a man is possibly to marry him.
Okay. The Stone experience. Okay. The Stone experience, I'm not the respondent to this. I agree with the other guy. That's you. Before you play bed buddies, I guess that's me. Tell them there's no potential in growth. Who said there's no potential in growth? I never said that there's no potential in growth. I said, I don't know if there's potential in growth. Just like the other lady said, if I meet the right woman. Or if I just have an epiphany, like wake up one day, like, shit, this is the motherfucker right here I want to be with. So why would I tell somebody there's no potential in growth when there is a potential in growth? I'm just not looking to be married today when we meet. That's it. That's all that's about. It's not about, well, we can't grow, because there's a possibility we can grow. I'm just not looking for marriage today. Let's see what's going on. That's what I'm talking about.
So there's a lot of ways to grow, right? You can, because I mentioned growing someone instead of trying to change. So I'm gonna give you a quick example, a simple example. I grew up at a certain economic level than my spouse. And so
Maybe be on the table. Go ahead.
So I was used to doing things a certain way. She introduced something different, right? And it's just something simple. I'm gonna share with you guys something it was. So like it is the same being poor. We didn't have a lot of washcloths and bathcloths, right? So you use the same one the whole week. My wife, different, right? So she groomed me. She said, nope, you need a towel for this, a towel for this, and a towel for that. Like, what? No, I'm used to that. And she said, no, because you wash this with this one, this with this one, this with this. So that's growing, right? It's simple, but that's how you can grow someone. Instead of changing anything, look for the opportunities to grow someone into being what you desire, or improve them in a sense, and some of the negative things you don't like about them. But the whole change things, that never works.
He's married. So you could introduce me.
Married does not mean I'm still not a man. Married does not mean that these challenges go away, right?
You can introduce me to something. Now, if you can introduce me to something, right? So I've been introduced, in every relationship I've ever been in, I've taken something from it, and hopefully they've taken something from me, right? I've taken something, even the way I dress, my haircut,
Share the story you share with me about, of course, we're not going to mention names, said about you. She said the problem with you was, so I'm going to let you finish.
I don't know, that's everybody.
I can't say her name on camera or on this live.
It's always
with a T.
It's always a problem with me.
Starts with a T.
What I say she said? You know how many T's out in day?
She said the problem with you is that no one, I think you said that she said no one, you wanted everything and no one told you no or something.
Oh, yeah. I get that all the time. So I'm spoiled. So this is an attack. I guess they attacked me. I was attacked this way. What they were saying was, which this particular, well, several women said was, I'm from Tulsa, so they assume that everybody I've ever dated is from Tulsa. So her comment was, I hope you don't, anyway, those Tulsa hoes got you spoiled. They let you do what you want to do. Now that right there is a statement. I didn't understand that. What you mean they let me do what I want to do? Right, so I'm thinking, and this is probably different from what he was talking about. So I'm thinking that she was saying, they let me do what I want to sexually. And so I'm saying, you let me do what I want to sexually. What are you talking about? But no, she was saying that she had the audacity to think that I should answer to someone. I mean, I should ask her, tell her who, this is for real. I want to know the names of the people you're dating. I need to see them. I want to meet them. What, nigga? Oh. It's so, which is, again, arrogance. What women think that they run it. Y'all say that we think we're chauvinists and we run everything, but I come across a lot of women that really think they running it. They think they the alpha, and I'm looking at them like, you better, because I'm here for the, what you call it? I'm here from the happy ending. He's in it for the end game. I'm for the happy ending. So I don't care what's coming out your mouth. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time. Because when I see a woman, like I said before, when I see a woman, and when women see men, it's an attraction. You're not, now, so that's the question I need to ask.
What they have, what they don't have.
When I see a woman, it's an attraction. It's a sexual attraction, like, man. So when women see men, is it a sexual attraction? Like, I'm getting moist.
Yes.
And so at that point when you meet, so you go into conversation and say, I want to marry you. I don't think that. I don't think no man ever seen a beautiful, in his perception of a beautiful woman, said, seen a beautiful woman say, I want to marry her. I mean, I see it on TV, you know, and that love at first sight and married her, you know, I see all that. Don't think none of it's real. But I do know somebody say, I want to fuck the shit out of her. Do women say that? Go ahead and lie to me.
But here's the thing. So real quick, women.
Not all men are the same either.
But women do choose. Let's not get that confused. Women choose, right?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just handsome and a lot of fun.
Well,
that's it.
That's what you should be up for.
That's what she's saying. That's what she's saying. Yeah, that's it. That's all I am. I'm handsome and a lot of fun.
Thank you.
That's it. If you want any more of that, then he can give you the number to some of his Muslim brothers. but that's it. I'm all about living in the moment and enjoying life.
So
peacefully.
All right. So to bring this full circle, to wrap this up, the young lady that came in with that, this sparked today's discussion. This actually happened today, guys. So this was authentic. This happened today.
Hold on, I don't know if this is me.
So
hold on.
What's going on with you and her now?
Hold on. Why at your age are you still a lot of fun?
What? Why at your age are you still a lot of fun? Just because you're 54, you have to be born.
Yeah, is that what you said? I'm 54. What age? I can't have fun at 54? I don't get that. Tell me what a 54-year-old guy. Tell me when I'm supposed to stop having fun. Why don't I want to settle down? Okay, she's asking why don't I want to settle down? Why? I mean, why? Do I need to settle down? You know, I'm Damon, by the way, and this is Bilal. So let the other brother get his point out. Which brother you want to get the point out? He's asking me, if you're talking about me getting my point out, or if you're asking me, he was asking me about a situation I'm in, as far as
yeah, so that situation is.
We don't need that out of there. We don't need that out of
today's conversation. So, you know, yeah, that's what sparked today's conversation. Was someone trying to define relationship.
Yeah,
I'm the previous conversation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop having fun. You can have so much fun. Don't stop it. You're right. I'm gonna have fun. Woman to woman. I'm not understanding what TITAL. I don't understand these things. Out. All right, bye, Miss Brewer. There you go, young-minded, no substance. What do you mean by that? Because I don't want to be married. I don't want to be married, so I'm young-minded and no substance. Or I haven't found the right woman yet. How about that? Have I ever used the word love to a woman? Yeah, I love a mother. I love a lot of women.
Yeah, but so love.
Yeah, we're both in our 50s.
And desire. I mean, we talk about this all the time, and those are two separate emotions, right? So, you know, we can't equate the two.
So to answer a lot of you guys' question, I don't know if I don't know. When the right woman comes along, fun is good, but it's not everything. What's the rest? What's the rest?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, well, what's the rest?
Yeah, tell me, he said that too. You're right. You're right, Upside. I know what I want, and I'm not going to accept anything other than what I want. Period.
And nor should you, right?
Right, and it's right. Or she is that she the baddest? She the baddest on this level. I said, why? Because I haven't found the right woman yet.
But I don't think that if you're not looking to be married, then that means you're not looking for the right woman. You're looking, as you stated, to be engaged, to have fun, to have some companionship. So
I didn't say any of that. I said I'm looking for a happy ending. It's exactly what I said. No, don't say I'm looking for.
but what's a happy ending?
Sex. That's what I'm looking for. Sex.
So that's the happy ending.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, man. I'm not, because I haven't seen, like I said, marriage to me is overrated. I haven't seen anyone ecstatic about being married. In the beginning, I have. What do your are y'all still in y'all honeymoon era or whatever?
The term, correct.
You still in that. So once that's over with, because I hear it all the time. Once that over with, then what? So I'm assuming the honeymoon era, the honeymoon era part of your relationship, marriage, is the fun part. Now that's over with. Now what? See.
But okay, so is that part of your resistance to marriage? Is the honeymoon party over the challenges of maintaining a relationship for longevity? Is that part of it?
I'm not looking to get married. I'm not walking around here.
But okay, let's take marriage out.
Okay.
Are you also not willing to emotionally support a woman for an extended amount of time?
Why? Answer that question. Why do I need to emotionally support a woman?
Well, I mean, if you're not, I guess if you're not willing to do that, you never.
Hold on. Why do I? Why is what? So you walked around saying, I need to go find somebody I need to emotionally support. Or did that come along with marriage?
Well, I mean, I don't know that you walk around looking for that, but relationships eventually will morph into that, whether both of you emotionally support each other.
I mean, if I'm dealing with you, I'm 100% on your team. So I guess I emotionally support you, but I don't want to live with you. I want you to bring your own pillow into my mind. Be honest. I don't want to live with you. I don't want to conform to your rules, because I don't conform to mine. So either you're gonna conform to mine or I'm gonna conform to yours. I don't have a space for anyone. So why bring someone into that? See, I don't understand. Somebody explain to me why people get married. Explain that to me. What did you tell me? On Earth, for every one man, there's 150 women. Why would somebody get married? Black.
I'm gonna clarify that. So this is some data.
No.
For every eligible black man that's not in a marriage, not homosexual or gay, not in prison, there are 150 black women. So brothers like this, it's probably why they don't see the need to get married.
No one's answering okay, this is what y'all call me. I'm very immature. Yes, I've been married. I got married at 19, got divorced at 21. To answer your question. Seems like we've been through something and you learned your lesson. Yeah, I have. You certainly got too much food to eat. Okay, I'm ignorant. Thank you, she a badass. I'm ignorant because of what? Because I'm gonna conform to what you talking about. That is a good way to hurt women. How? No, I'm not angry. I'm not coming off angry. I was frustrated earlier when he and I was having this conversation because I was told that I led someone on, right? Because they want a relationship and I didn't want one. And the reason why I led that person on was because the things that we do together. I'm gonna have, as I stated before, I'm gonna enjoy my life without you, period. Come along with me if you like, and you can enjoy it with me. But that spot is interchangeable. My spot is not. I'ma always have fun. The spot next to me is interchangeable. It can be replaced at any time. Just like a female spot next to her could be changed at any time, exchanged at any time. You don't have to deal with me and put up with me like I don't have to put up with you. Like we were saying, the lady said her husband was ready for marriage 10 years before she was.
That's right.
So, was she ignorant? Because she wasn't ready yet, I'm just not ready.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for sharing this hour with us. Hopefully you guys gained some insight. Again, my name is Belial.
And I'm the old guy.
I'm married.
And I'm not.
Thank you very much.